Hey guys, sorry it got cut off. Yeah, I was probably switching interstates, and yeah, I was like, let me just pull up and just make this whatever was left. So yeah, I was at where was I at? Yeah, I think I was done with explaining travel ultrasound. I was explaining the option of yeah, I was talking about San Francisco and how you get paid more over here, almost 3 times more. And the reason why I was able to take this risk, yeah, because positives were I'm gonna make 3 times more, and there's plenty of opportunities out here, and it's a fucking city. Where I was living was a number one. I mean, it was still a big city, Jackson, Mississippi, but I mean, it's Mississippi. You can't. I mean, I can't even think of one positive thing about that place. So yeah, so those were the positives. Negative was just in case if things don't work out, which it will, because this is a big fucking. I mean, this is second or third largest city in the country. There's no freaking way you cannot get a job over here, and you're not working in the field of sales or anything like that, where there are plenty of people. You're working in the medical field, so you definitely have way more opportunities over here. And I came over here during the COVID phase. Like, geez, I mean, there were. I mean, people. I knew. Sonographers were getting kicked out of hospitals. When did that ever happen? Like nurses and other people getting kicked out of hospitals. That never ever happened in the history. So yeah, I came in the worst possible time, and I was still able to land a job in 2 weeks, pretty much. Now I did have to work my butt off. Apply places. Sometimes I even went to hospitals and just stopped by the department, and just showed my resume. So yeah, you'll have to definitely hustle, and it's definitely not going to be an easy step, but it's definitely worth it if you're in a situation like I am, which is you don't have a family, and you can take calculated risks in your life. I don't want you to take outrageous risks where as you just know that you're just jumping off of a fucking bridge. I don't want to do something like that, but if it's calculated, then why not? Just see the positives and negatives of the situation. So that's what I did, and I'm greatly. I cannot. This is one of the best decisions I've ever made, because it's been 4 weeks now, and I have 2 part-time jobs, which is pretty much like a full-time job at the moment. And it's even better because since it's part-time, because PRNs get paid a lot more than full-time employees, as long as you get the hours, which I'm getting on both of these places. And we get paid per hour, of course, but at one of these places where I'm working at, which is at a neurologist clinic, I get paid per patient. So as you know, I'm not afraid to put the numbers out. He's paying at the moment $70 per patient. Okay, $70 per patient, which is taking an hour or less than that. And he's also going to add a TCD exam within the same exams, but two minor exams that I'm doing. And once he adds the TCD, it's going to come up to about 100 or 120 per hour. So you can just imagine. I was saying 3 times. I think it's even going a little bit more than 3 times of what I was getting paid at my the last place. So that's why I'm telling you that I want you to know that there are places out there which are paying a outrageous amount of money, like so much more than what you're making. And I don't want you to be a miserable fuck for the rest of your life and just not have any hopes or anything, of making anything more than what you're getting paid. So just letting you know this information, because I knew San Francisco people over there made a little bit more while in school and all that, but I didn't know that you get paid 3 times more, and I didn't know that the expenses for me would not be more than Mississippi. It's probably almost the same as what it was in Mississippi. So I didn't know that. No one ever told me that. So yeah. If I knew that, hell, I would right after school. It would have been a very, very, very risky move to come right after school over here with no experience or nothing. But I still think I would have pulled it off as long as I knew how to scan, because some of these places are really because in Echo, I've seen this in Echo. In Echo, they are really short of people, man. I'm not sure about other positions, but for Echo, most of the facilities are really short of people, and they will even take someone who doesn't have much experience. They'll be reluctant to it, but most of the time they won't have an option, and they'll take someone who doesn't have a whole lot of experience and just get you under the wing, as long as you are good at scanning. just make sure in your school you do some ridiculous amount of scanning. Fuck the books, fuck everything else. You're not trying to become a doctor over here, okay? You ain't gonna make a diagnosis. It's good that you have all the information, but that's secondary. First is you need to be so good at scanning. Someone can wake you up in the middle of the fucking night, tie some some tape in your fucking eyes and make you scan. You should be able to go to see all the windows and show some of the best views possible. Okay, so make sure while you're in school you do some crazy amount of scanning. I mean, you have to. I know you. And theoretically, you have to survive. You have to keep making decent grades. No one's gonna remember if your grades were the lowest amount in your class, or you just passed by God knows 3 or 4 points. But if you're great at scanning, that's what you're known for, because you are. Look at your title. You are a sonographer. Okay, and that's all you're supposed to do. You're supposed to scan and create a report for the physician. Okay, so that's my 2 cents right there. So so I would have made that move if I knew what I know now back then. It would have been crazy risky, but the kind of person I am, I'll take the shot as long as I know that it's worth the risk. But either way, it's your life. You have the information, and you know more than what you knew before. So in this video I want to place this option in front of you where you can make a ridiculous amount of money, and at the same time you can have a life. You can have some kind of stability in your life. Even if you don't have a family, you can at least have some kind of stability in your life, and you're just not fucking moving around every 2 or 3 months to God knows where. So that's what this video was for. Any other questions related to any of the information I shared today, let me know. Explore this option that I presented in front of you. Do your own research. I'm telling you all I know, but maybe there might be some things I don't know. So do your research, ask them in the questions. That way other people who have the same question will know it as well. Now this thing I wanted to do it in my last video, but somehow I forgot about it. All the help I'm providing you, I don't need any fucking thing from you. Okay, I'm already doing great for myself. I don't need anything from you. But if you feel like doing something in return, I would really appreciate it if you take a look at this. I'm gonna place a link below. It's called KRF. It's an organization which is working day and night to cure a disorder called KRF by research and all kinds of methods. And I even know the physician and researchers who are working day and night. And hats off to these people. I don't respect anyone more in my life than these people. So if you feel like you want to do something in return, all I would ask is just donate $1. Just $1 fucking dollar. I don't care if you're a multimillionaire or a billionaire. I don't want anything more from you. Just $1 to this organization. I'll also place a link below, because these people are gonna cure this fucking disorder. These people are like what AHA is for, American Heart Association. Okay, these people are gonna cure this disease, and the reason I'm so pumped up about this is I personally have it, and I know there are not many treatments and options out there for this disease, and this thing is really needed. Something like this needs to survive. So just $1, nothing more, nothing less. If you feel like giving more, go ahead, do whatever the fuck you want. But just $1, if you can give to this organization for any help you think I provided you, feel free to do that. And don't forget, I'm always here for helping you out. I'm also going to put my email in the description below. If you're in a situation, I did talk to 1 or 2 people recently who were in a really tough position. I mean, they were switching countries and they had a lot of doubts and related to registry and stuff like that, which I already made a video for. But their questions were something that was not answered in the video. So if you have something which is not in the video and you think it's more acute, urgent, and it cannot wait in the comments to be answered, just shoot me an email that, hey, I have this query. Can I give you a quick call or something like that? Okay, and we'll schedule a quick call, and I'll try to help you out if it's one of those really acute situations. If it's not, then just go ahead and write it in the comments, and I'll respond to you at my very, very earliest. Okay, so yeah, just $1 fucking dollar if you can provide to this organization, nothing more. Keep all the money to fuck yourself. Blow it wherever the fuck you want to blow it, okay? But just $1 to this organization will be a great help. You're probably saving millions of lives, because this organization will create a cure for this disease probably earlier than Corona. Okay, they'll come out with treatments that are going to work probably before we'll have treatments for Corona. So anyways guys, thanks for sticking around. Let me know if you have anything. Bye.